I felt so bad about having made a mistake on a previous nomenclature that I wanted to do an extra practice nomenclature of compounds with you. Um, okay, remember, first decide if the compound when you're naming it is ionic, molecular, or if it's going to be an acid. So P4O10, phosphorus, nonmetal, upper right hand side of the periodic table. Oxygen, the same. That means it's molecular. You have to use prefix to name it. 4 phosphorus, 10 oxygen, so it's going to be tetraphosphorus. And the prefix for 10 is deca. But because there's 2 vowels in a row, we're going to drop that A. So it's tetraphosphorus decoxide. Okay? HCl. HCl, hydrogen chloride as a gas, that'd be acceptable. If it's dissolved in water, it will be an acid. How can I tell? Well, I'm seeing H combined with an ion that I know. It's not an ionic compound. It is molecular, but it's acidic. Now, the rules for binary acids, that means when there's just H with a single anion, or basically an ion that ends with IDE, like the chloride ion. That's going to be a hydroic acid. So HCl is hydrochloric acid. HClO3. Again, this looks similar. It's H with an ion we know. That's the chlorate ion. A rule for eight ions when they're combined with H plus to make an acid is that the suffix ate becomes us acid. So chlorate becomes chlorus acid. Okay. Li3N. Is it ionic, molecular, or an acid? Well, lithium's a metal. It's on the left-hand side. Nitride is a nonmetal. Now, how do I know that's the ide? Monatomic anions. That means single atom anions, and with the suffix IDE. So this one does not get prefixes. It would be incorrect to say trilithium nitride. That's not right because it's ionic. So you just say lithium nitride. SO3, it's molecular, 2 nonmetals, sulfur trioxide. That one does get prefixes because it's molecular. B2O3, that's molecular, prefixes. This one has 2, so it needs a prefix. Diboron trioxide. Okay. HCN, that's a hydrogen ion with a cyanide ion. Okay. Ide becomes hydroic acid. So cyanide become ion when with H it will be hydrocyanic acid. Remember, it's a molecular compound, so if it's a gas, you would call it hydrogen cyanide. If it's aqueous, hydrocyanic acid. If it's left, with no state next to it, it really just depends on your teacher. But you could be safe and write hydrogen cyanide gas or hydrocyanic acid if it's dissolved in water. HNO2, nitrite with H plus. Ite becomes OUS, that's nitrous acid. And I hope I've made amends for my previous error.